We thank you for enabling us proceed with our daily activities. Lord, we request you kindly to come be among us so that whatever we discuss today can be fruitful for our lives, our endeavors. In Jesus' name we prayed.
Amen. Thank you. So,
You're welcome.
in today's session, I want us to talk about breakouts. Last time we handled support and resistance, and we said that support and resistances, these are strong turning points in the market. Resistance is ever down on the swing lows. These are the swing lows. This is a swing low, then swing high, swing high. So swing lows, it's where we apply support. Then swing highs, it's where we apply resistance. The moment you find a swing low, it's a clear indication that there is a support zone at that point. That in future, when the market comes in this very area, buyers will likely push the market up because we all know that support, this is a strong area of what? Of buyers. And each time the market reach there at support, buyers will be there to push the market up. So then resistance is an area of what? Sellers. Each time the market reach at resistance zones, the market will be selling, the market will be going down. Yeah. But then we don't just you don't just wait for the market to reach at support and then you just straight buy. There are steps that we follow. And right now you are pursuing this course so that you can be in a position to follow all the steps or guidelines towards taking a trade. Yeah. For people who have not gone into, who have not pursued, not pursued a full training, when the market just reaches that support zone, they just straight buy without getting what we call confirmation. But me personally, I do train people to wait for price action, price rejection, then they can be able to do what? To buy or sell. And when you get to price action, some some people do make price action seem difficult, but price action is very easy because personally I simplify price action into majorly 12 candlesticks. And we should get to that level and you see that things are not difficult as they might have seemed in books or in other mentorships. So this is how it is. Support is down on the swing lows. Um, I believe everyone is seeing my screen. Here we have the swing low, even this one. So what you need is to find one swing low. This is a swing low. When you find a swing low, you apply it there. But then we use two lines, and why we use two lines to avoid what we call the false breakouts. False breakouts. So when I find my two lines like here, I apply on the swing low. I've found what support zone. Applying it on this what on this swing low. But for your case, being the fact that you're going to be having a system that is going to be helping you to detect this, you will not be required to you don't find any difficult when it comes to finding these zones because the system highlight shows you those zones. So when you find support, support like this, it means that we have found this support because of the swing low. So it means that in the future, would be expecting that the market will come back again at this support zone. Then when it comes back at this support zone, we shall be expecting two things. Price rejection. Price rejection whereby sellers, this month today you are late. I was telling you that after us finding our support zone, we would be expecting that the market would be expecting that the market will come back down to this support zone, and then we wait for what we call price rejection. Price rejection, as the word rejection is, rejection means like rejecting something from doing something, rejecting something or someone from doing a certain thing or from going beyond a certain level. So in forex trading, this is what rejection means. Actually, it's going to be one of our topics next week, but then this is how it is. It means that sellers tried to go and sell beyond support, but then buyers started pushing the market up and they rejected sellers from going beyond their zone because we all know that support is a zone of what? Buyers. So buyers will keep on trying so hard to reject sellers from going beyond this zone. That's why you can see that account is selling after it's trying to selling beyond support, and then buyers start coming in and they push the market up, and then um, time close when buyers have rejected sellers from going beyond a certain level. So after the market coming back to support, we'll be expecting the market to buy again. Um, but then we found a swing high. This was a swing high. So meaning that would be having our our resistance would be having our resistance at somewhere around here basing on this swing high. So we first found a swing low for our support zone, then we found a swing high for our resistance. So at that moment, assuming that the market is just trying to come up from from our support zone, but then we also found the resistance. So this is how it is. Support and resistance are strong turning points or zones in the market. Each time the market reaches support, buyers will push the market to buy. When it reaches resistance, sellers will push the market down. But then it doesn't mean that sellers can't break and they sell beyond support, or buyers can't break and buy beyond resistance. So this is how it is. We have what we call breakouts, whereby now, like here, this market bought back to resistance, and then um, it tried to sell a bit, tried to sell a bit, Then buyers bought again. Market moved up, and sellers tried to reject. But then later, buyers came with a lot of pressure, and the market moved beyond this what? Moved beyond resistance. Currently, this current candle, sellers were trying to go beyond this area, uh, but buyers are tried to reject them. Yeah, because this was that was what this is a new support zone. So this is how it is. Breakouts in forex trading. It means the market buying and going beyond resistance, or sellers selling and going beyond support. So this is what it is. When buyers buy and the buying and the buying candle comes and closes above resistance, just like here, resistance becomes support. When buyers push the market up beyond resistance, resistance is no longer support, but it becomes support, meaning that the market later in the future it will have to create a new a new support. It will have to create a new resistance because the previous resistance buyers broke it and it became support. So at that moment we don't be having resistance. Just like you see here, this market it was ranging in this area, but then buyers um, broke beyond this resistance with this candle. This candle closed above resistance. This was the zone. This was our zone. I'm using two lines, but in between these two lines, it's my zone. For what? For resistance. For resistance. So buyers buyers bought and they broke resistance. This candle closed above resistance, meaning that our resistance is no longer resistance, but it becomes support. So when it becomes support, it means that the buyers have gained more strength. In simple words, when when buyers break resistance, it results into more buying pressure. Meaning that after someone realizing that the market has broken resistance, as long as it's buying trend, someone can just go on and take buy entries. But personally, um, I have a strategy of trading breakouts. Yeah, and we shall get to that level. Yeah, so but this is how it is. When resistance breaks, it becomes support, meaning more what? More buying pressure. So so if the market was ranging like how it was previously, and then resistance breaks, don't think of selling because your resistance is no longer resistance, but it has become support. So here this market broke resistance and it bought more, looking further to create resistance. So when it reached here, um, sellers came in, just like you see, and they started pushing the market down. Remember, at that point, we were only having this as our support, which was a previous what? A previous resistance. So sellers started pushing the market down up to this current hour. This is the current time frame, this red candlestick, this one. So sellers, they pushed the market down, and as they were almost reaching our new support, they started. experiencing rejection from the buyers. So this rejection, this candle you see here, it is having this long tail down. It means rejection. Buyers are trying to reject sellers from reaching their support zone. So sellers sold up to around this point where this line, where this kind of a tail, where this wick is, stopped here. So sellers sold up to here, and then buyers started pushing the market up. So buyers are trying to reject sellers. They are like telling them that no, you cannot go beyond this area. This is my territory. So that is what is happening. And right now, the market is trying to confirm, those sellers are trying to confirm a swing high, this one here, because there's already a swing high here. Um, so we have a swing high there. So if buyers manage to push this market and this current hour closes whereby there was rejection, then buyers will be likely to push the market up back again to this new resistance. So that's how it is. Then when support breaks, so actually let's do like this. Mm, we're assuming that this is our resistance, then this is our support. Resistance is here, then resistance, support. So we have already looked at a scenario whereby someone is raising a hand. Yes, Drake, raising a hand.
Thank you. I think you can use
Mm.
the what you're going to explain to us where the support is, where we are breaking the support.
Oh yeah, it's what I'm going to.
I think you can use this the previous where we have the longest whatever.
The longest sale.
No. Back. We can use this as our support. No, behind like where we were.
Or this
No, up.
here,
I can't see your cursor.
here. Are you meaning here?
No, this side where we have a longer red bar.
Longer red bar. This side.
Yeah, we can use
Oh, you
the.
mean this swing low? Eh?
Yeah, that can be our support
Oh,
from there, then it breaks down from there.
yeah, true. So the moment you are having a swing low, just like we say that's a what? That's a support zone. So our colleague is very correct. Hmm. So this would be our support after the market having created this what? This swing low. So the market was continuing to buy. So we would be expecting this market um, to later to sell and come back to our support. Then after reaching our support, we would expect buyers to start pushing the market up and then trying to buy next to our towards our resistance. So this would be our resistance. After the market closing with these two candles, these ones, one, two, you can see very clear swing high that is already created. So we would be expecting that sellers are trying to push the market back up to this support zone. Then buyers apply rejection, and then they push the market back to what? Back to resistance. But then, when sellers, instead of getting rejected from this zone, from the support zone, and then they just keep on selling beyond support zone, beyond support zone, just like you see here, it means that just like you see how this candle closed, it means that our support zone is no longer support. It's what? It's now resistance, meaning that the market will have to go down and create a new resistance. So this is how it is. Now after the market breaking this support, market sold more up to here, and it created a new what? A new support. Because this was the support, but they broke it and it became resistance. So it had to create a new support. And after creating this new support, market started buying, then it trended a bit within this area, and then it bought further. So right now, in so right now, in wide analysis, this market is ranging within this area. Within this area, if buyers manage to push this candle and then the buyers and then buying market buys up to be in this area, this won't be still resistance, but it will be a new what? But it will be a new support. But as you can see, this market has already created this one swing high here, meaning that we already have a new resistance. So this is how it is. If you have been having all the support and resistance zones, when the market creates a new support or resistance, then don't keep focusing onto the old what? Onto the old zones. You focus mostly on the what? On the most recent ones. Let me show you something on my other chart. So when support breaks, it becomes resistance, meaning more buying opportunities. And then when when support breaks, it becomes resistance, meaning more selling opportunities. Then when resistance breaks, it becomes support, meaning more what? More buying opportunities. This is my chart. These lines I have been some of these zones I've been with them for over now like like a year. Yeah. By the way, I believe you can see here this market approached my support zone. I do have this was my support zone one in my today's trades. So in today's market we're in the buying trend on gold. those I trade with, we had trades. We do give glory to the Almighty God that our trades were successful and we closed the day in a profit. So this market has reached my support zone, as you can see. And right now, reject. Buyers are trying to reject sellers from going beyond this level. So buyers are trying to push the market back up this this resistance zone minimum. What is going to our major resistance? This is a major resistance. So if buyers manage to push to buy again up to this resistance, then we'll be expecting sellers. But then if buyers again go beyond this resistance, that will be meaning that buyers are still more strong. Then if sellers push this market and this market closes below 20, 2060, these are my parameters 2060, 34 to 2060, 37. So if this kind of sells and the selling kind of closes below 26, 34, my my support zone will have become resistance, meaning that sellers will be selling furthermore up to this what this new support. This was a resistance zone, but then sellers broke it and it became support. So when sellers break this, when sellers break my support zone one, they will be looking forward to this next what to this next support. Yeah, because when support breaks, it becomes resistance, meaning more what? More selling opportunities. So I wouldn't be expecting someone to still think of buying when sellers have broke what? Support. When a candle closes whereby it has broke support, we just keep on selling because when support breaks, it becomes resistance. And then when resistance breaks, it becomes support. If buyers push the market beyond this resistance, then it will be opening doors to more what? To more buying opportunities. Because when resistance breaks, it becomes support, meaning more what? More buying opportunities. So so that's how it is. But then the other thing is there are several strategies of how we can trade support and resistance breakouts. But then, personally, out of experience, for all the time I've been in this market, which I've been trading for over 6 years, so for all the time I've been in this field, I discovered that breakouts are good to trade on retests. On retests. Next week I'm going to be looking. No, actually, not next week. That's tomorrow rejection. No, yeah, I believe it's going to be around next week, or yeah, if we're done with the price rejection tomorrow, yeah, I believe it's going to be next week. Will be looking at retests, understanding what retests are. So, breakouts are good to trade on retests. Personally, most most of my trades that I take, um, I discovered that in the actually I did this for over like 2 years back. I discovered that breakouts are good to take on the retests, but not just immediate after the breakout. So Let me give you an example. Mm, just like you see here, this was a resistance. Market broke it, bought more, and sellers came sold again. And this market right now it's in this what? It's in my new support. So this is what we call retest. Retest. Like the market testing a previous area on which it touched or reached before. This was resistance, market broke it, it became support, and sellers sold again. And right now, sellers are retesting this support zone. So at this moment, I would be waiting to get what we call a price action confirmation to buy. When I get it here, I would buy because this is a retest and I've got confirmation. And then when I also look at the investor sentiment and they're also in support of my decision, then I would go ahead and take buy what? Buy orders because the buyers would be looking forward to buy, pushing the market up to this resistance. So retests here, this is when market has broke resistance and after buying more, it comes back to our new support, which was resistance, and that's what we call a retest, testing that area, and then it bounces off it, and it buys further. So that's what retests are. But we shall be looking more further about them. Yes, Drake.
I wanted to ask and confirm if, okay, the first chart we're using.
It's fine. Let me go there. And
Okay.
there,
So using the wide, you called it the wide area analysis.
mm,
So uh, you see, this was our support. This was
this,
our up, like from using it.
yeah, this,
It broke that support. It came back,
mm,
came down, created a new support.
mm,
As it was moving, we first bought, then it
mm.
came back. So there is after the lower swing, there is another swing in front of it, another lower swing.
This one,
Then the one in front of it.
this one,
Yeah. So do we consider that as the testing? It is testing the new support.
retesting the new support. Yeah, yeah, this is a retest.
Okay.
Because as you can see that after market creating this swing low, remember swing low is created by both sellers and buyers. You cannot have a swing low or resisting or swing high whereby it was only formed by buyers. It's a combination of both sides. So after these two candles confirming this as a swing low, market started selling and it sold up to here. As you can see, there was rejection because of this tail, this tiny vertical small line down. So sellers were retesting a support zone. So that's what a retest is. The market going to a certain area on which it reached before, it reached previously. Yeah, so that's what a retest is. Yeah, and right now there's rejection going on here because of this swing here, these two swings. Mm. Remember, when this was resistance, buyers broke it with this candle, and the market bought furthermore, creating this swing high, and then sellers sold up this point, and then buyers started applying what we call rejection. So this rejection is taking place because of this new support. It was resistance, but buyers broke it and it became support. Yeah, so breakouts that's how breakouts are. Desmond, have you understood breakouts
Yes, sir.
or any question?
So far, no.
Mm. Then even retests, you have already speak something about them. Eh?
Okay, yeah. What I understand from retest is that if a trade or a trend breaks out, either in a buy when it breaks the resistance, and
Mm.
the candle that breaks the resistance manages to close above the resistance zone, it now turns that
Mm.
resistance into support.
Mm.
Then we can wait for it to do a retest to the
True.
resistance that turns to support. Then we have opportunities for price action to buy.
Yeah, you're right. Um, my brother Shak,
Yes, please.
have you understood breakouts and retests?
For breakouts, I think let me try and explain and see whether I'm
Mm.
right.
Okay.
A breakout is it is when price goes up above the resistance level.
Mm.
I don't know whether I'm right.
Yeah, you're right.
And then
That is a breakout.
a retest is when price goes up or high, then it comes back to test the support level, trying to reverse,
You're like trying to reverse to that area or to the support level which was resistance before.
which was formerly resistance. Yes,
Mm.
that's what I've got.
Yeah, you're very correct.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Drake, you have another question?
I think it's the last for today. Uh, I wanted to ask,
Mm.
which is the best time? Should I call it a time? You said it's called a time zone where we hours, hour, 30 minutes, 15 minutes. Uh, where is best where we can draw the support and the resistance lines?
For the best time frames, it would be. I'm going to be looking at time frames this week, but then it would be the best time frame would be not lower than uh, H1. Yeah, not lower than H1.
Okay. Then another
Mm.
thing. Let's say today we have drawn these lines, the ones we have.
Mm.
So when we come back tomorrow, we start our analysis from those ones.
Okay, this is how it is. Um, the, we shall look at the market cycle. So the market is a market cycle. If you know anything about a cycle is something that is done repeatedly. So it means that in future, actually, let me show you using my other chart. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, we can see it.
Good. So I'm having zones that are old. I do have zones that are old, and these zones, um, I'm still having them because I do expect the market to. Well, this is the highest. Well, this is the highest. Um, I do have these zones because I do expect the market to later in the future come back in. If I correct something, they're here. You can find that these zones I last used them like 8 months back. These ones, these ones. So I don't personally. I don't remove my what my my trading history, like when I do, and most when it comes to the zones, because in the future when the market is coming in these zones, then I can do what? I can know that right now the market is coming back to just like this yellow line you see. That that yellow line, it was tested more than 5 times, so it's a strong area. It's a strong area. So if at all sellers manage to push the market down up to that yellow line, I would expect that that's a strong turning point of what? Strong turning point of buyers to get in the what? In the market. So I don't trade them. Actually, that's why I be having I be having like two charts. The other one where I can even the other one actually I be having three charts. This one for my normal things, and then the other one which is just naked, and then the one where I have the system, the algorithm, whereby after making my analysis, I just apply the algorithm, then so that I have a strong confirmation, hence having what? Strong winning trades. Yeah, so that's it, Drake. Yeah, you can remove them or you may not remove them. But then, um, everyone, I hope everyone downloaded the other apps I told you. Yeah, my brother Shaq, you have to download the apps. There are some other apps that I told your colleague here to download. Let me check it out here, then I forward it to you to download them. Yeah, so on those apps, yeah, you find that there's another app called MyFX Helper. And MyFX Helper, it can also help you to identify the support zones using a phone. Let's assume that you are somewhere, you just want to make simple analysis with your phone, then it can help you do that. And then it also use it to do sentiment trading, sentiment analysis, and even fundamental. Yeah, so if someone doesn't want to keep these zones within his charts, then my FX helper can help you to do that, because it shows you the zones when you go to SNR, it shows you the most recent zones. Yeah, but being the fact that personally I do monthly analysis. I do monthly analysis and weekly analysis. That's why I keep all these zones. Yeah. Ambrose, have you understood today's today's everything in today's session?
Yes, I'm following very well.
Okay, that's nice. Okay, family, I'm calling it a day. We meet tomorrow, same time.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good night.
Thank you
You're
for
welcome. You're welcome, brother.